Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss, and today's bike vlog I want to talk about reading food labels. You know, you're in the store before you're buying your food. You know, it's something I never did, and it really plays into the theme of yesterday with the liquid calories, because it's going to be the same concept but with everything. You know, so I wanted to make a separate video about the liquid calories because drinks in themselves can be very detrimental if you're not paying attention. But it's also very important that you know what's in your food. Now, if you've seen my other videos about food, you know I'm always preaching about, you know, non-processed foods, natural foods, cooking your own food. You know, when you cook your own food, when you cook your own meat, vegetables, you control every aspect of what's going into it, whether it's the butter, the salt, whatever kind of extra ingredients, you control that. So when you're out, you know, just shopping, whatever, and even when you're not shopping, when you're at the register and you just see something, you know, start just reading the labels. You know, it's something that I never did growing up. You think I was reading fucking labels growing up? More, you think you get 350 pounds, 360 pounds, almost 370 from reading labels? Hell no. Looking at serving size, because one of the main things that people get wrong, even I still make the mistake every now and then, misreading the serving size. You have to pay attention to that. You know, you could have a little bag of chips and it says, oh, 100 calories, but there's 4 servings in that. You know, I think I mentioned that in the liquid calories video yesterday. That shit works for that pertains to anything. You need to pay attention, you know. That's why I was preaching things like the Halo Top ice cream, low sugar, very low calories for the entire pint. You know, there's the Skinny Pop popcorn, and case in point, that's just a little example. I went to the store, and there was 2 of them right next to each other. Both the Skinny Pop brand. One bag said 100 calories per serving. The other bag said 150 calories per bag. When you pick them both up, one is like the salty sweet or whatever, and I'm sure that one would have been delicious. But if you consume that whole bag, I want to say there was like 3.5 servings in there. So you're getting almost 400 calories, some fucking popcorn. Whereas the other one was 150 calories a bag. Granted, it probably didn't taste as good, but you know, when you're in a calorie deficit, you really appreciate the foods you're eating. So when I opted for that 150 a bag, you know, and it was pretty affordable. It was like 2 something, not bad for a little bullshit bag of chips that's supposed to be healthier. Because you know, the big ploy is, if it's healthier for you, they won't charge you more for it. If they can make it perceived healthier for you, they're gonna charge you more for it. So I bought that Skinny Pop, and I bought that one because I bodied the whole bag, and it was great. Yeah, it didn't have the craziest flavor, but it gave me that chip feeling. You know, sometimes I want some chips. A lot of chips are fucking terrible. It's like, damn, how you turn potato chips into some fucking shit that'll kill you. And that's really a lot of these foods, man. Like regular bread, enriched flour bread, it's so unhealthy for you. And people consume so much of it. I mean, look at Subway. How is consuming an entire loaf of bread considered healthy? You know, you really got to look and see what's in that. How much sugar you're consuming when you're going to Subway and eating that bread. And there are alternatives, but even the alternatives, like the wheat and shit, it's still very high in carbs, very high in calories. And, you know, the only way you're getting any healthy food from Subway is literally getting a fucking salad. That's it. You get a sandwich from Subway, that shit ain't healthy. Especially if you consume the entire sandwich, the drink and the cookies or the chips. That's not health food. It's trash. You want a fucking sandwich? Get you some keto bread. You know, that's one thing I've really started to enjoy, is just these different options. You know, and I'm finding these options by reading the labels. You know, that keto bread, it was nice to have a fucking hamburger that wasn't like a fast food burger. It was nice making it myself, you know, cooked it with onions, had chopped up lettuce and tomatoes. So there's so many things, but when you're looking at your food, when you're looking at the labels, you know, some of the main points I look at are, of course, I'm looking at the serving size, I'm looking at the calories, I'm looking at the sugar, I'm looking at the sodium, because I do a lot of cardio, so I need to put more salt back into my body. And you know, all I'm drinking is water, so it's gonna have to come from the foods that I eat. So those are some things I look at, and then carbs. And then, you know, you wanna look at the protein. Protein is so important. You know, I try really not to get food like that Skinny Pop. That was something that didn't have protein that I just wanted to indulge on. But for the most part, if I'm gonna go for like a snack or something, you can just get a protein bar, a protein shake, something with high volumes of protein. It's way better than grabbing a bullshit Snickers or a Reese's that has no nutritional value at all. At least you're getting something. And that protein will help satiate you for a little while. So there's so many different aspects of reading the label, you know, but stressing it really is that serving size aspect, man. Even to this day, I make mistakes, and I'll realize later, like, oh shit, half of this is what I'm supposed to be consuming. And it, you know, they're making it really good now. A lot of things will have the entire package on there, so that really helps you track what you're eating. But the second thing is, you gotta look at the ingredients, you know. Serving size, calorie facts, proteins, it's all very important. But when I look at things, now let me see what's in it. And it's got 50 fucking ingredients, and it's supposed to be something simple, like a whipped cream. Whipped cream should be something very simple to make that shouldn't really have that much calories, high in sugar. That's what whipped cream is. And if you just read like a regular whipped cream can, there's all kinds of crazy fucking oils and shit that you don't need in it. So it's like, why? Why does everything have to have some kind of high fructose corn syrup, some kind of hydrogenated oils? Like that shit's not needed. You don't need that in any of your food. You know, that's kind of why I stopped buying canned foods, frozen foods. It all has just that same bullshit in it. You know, the calorie facts could say, oh, it's 100 calories, 20 grams of protein, and it's got fucking 75 ingredients of just bullshit that is not good for your body, that your body is gonna have a hard time processing. So, you know, and once you get into the habit of always paying attention to those little details of your food, you really start to look for it at that point. You know, now I'm hanging out with my friends. They hand, oh, here, try this drink out. I'm gonna read that fucker. I'm gonna read the calorie facts. I'm gonna read the ingredients. A lot of times I end up handing that shit back, telling them I ain't drinking this shit. You know, it's not to be offensive. It's not to be rude. It's just you can't let other people push food onto you or push drinks onto you if it doesn't fit your diet. And if they're really your friends or your homies, they'll understand that aspect. And they won't get offended. My friend didn't get offended. They understood. But, you know, knowing what's in your food, knowing the shit you're buying, knowing the proper serving size, that's really a big key factor in maintaining a diet. You know, when I say diet, I don't say like a fad diet. When I say diet, I mean something that's tailor-made to you. The only way a diet is going to work is if it's made to fit your lifestyle. So, you know, you can't cut things out. You know, if you like chocolate, you need to have some chocolate every now and then. You just can't have it every day. But I hope you understand the point of this video, and I hope you start reading your fucking labels and seeing what's in your food. And I hope you start your weight loss journey today. Stay positive.